The Heritage Garden started off as a project to enrich the museum's campus by allowing for visitors to experience part of what would have been really important for Czech immigrants who arrived in our community, which was growing food. Most of our gardening space is really committed to tomatoes and cucumbers, and we have a couple of chive plants, pepper plants, a pumpkin plant, and a squash plant. The museum has really good soil, and now we're able to use more of it in order to be able to grow crops that will actively feed people in the state who are hungry.
Czech and Slovak, we've worked with them, I believe, for several years now, and this year we actually expanded their garden. Feed Iowa First will go in, till, remediate soil, do any kind of soil testing, start all plants, and then that organization will supply volunteers to weed, water, and harvest. That food goes out into 9 different food pantries, and then we have 6 stops with a vegetable bus. Iowa, while we are one of the major agricultural producers in the U.S., 90% of our fields are not edible. It's there for ethanol. It's bred for cows and pigs to eat. In the early 1900s, Iowa was able to grow over 100 crops. Because of a lot of different processes, we became a monoculture or biculture.
We produce so much agriculture in this state, and we're doing it at such a high level of efficiency and volume that companies are justifying those fertilizers because they need to meet their quotas, but because of their consequences in runoff, there's all kinds of impacts in terms of habitat destruction, unsustainable environments, and even damage to humans in terms of these waterways are now toxic. Finding CSAs, finding farmers markets where you can actually support farmers both growing food for their communities, but also doing so in sustainable, maybe organic ways, I think is about the most effective way that an individual, for instance, could have some kind of impact.
I do think as the weather changes, Iowa has the potential to bring vegetable production back into the Midwest once again.